Okay. Welcome back to Jenny LeClue Detectivu, everyone. Like I said before, blind, no spoilers, please. And no help either. So I took a bit of time last week to think about a few things, and it sort of strikes me as a bit odd that Winston, Jenny's grandfather, wouldn't be the first one to take Jenny into his home. Since their family and all. It's weird that it's weird that Jenny would actually go to someone else and not a member of family first. I have two theories on this. One is the obvious one. It's that Winston couldn't take her in. Plain and simple. It's like, it's not a matter of he could. It's the fact. It's not a matter of. It's the fact that he couldn't, and it's not really a matter of he wanted to, he couldn't. My other theory, and this one is a bit more sinister, is that I get the feeling that he might have some sort of grudge against against Jenny's mother, whose name I've unfortunately forgotten. Like that's actually pretty bad. Because I get the feeling that Winston might actually blame her mother for her father's death, Winston's son's death, and he might have some sort of negative opinion on Jenny and his mother. Odds are that's not the case. That seems a little extreme, especially for family members. But given that he seems to take the law over, he seems to take the law, prioritize it over things like family. Which yeah. Either way, so last time we were in a boat and we were following these clues that some stranger was giving us.
Sunken ships, glowing mist. That should be easy to spot. Thanks, fishies!
Alright, something I do want to check though. And that's choosiness. I'm now a CEO. Dedicated, strong-willed and direct, a brilliant leader who inspires others, a jack of all trades and a fountain of knowledge, but you can be flexible and emotionally distant. So, you chose a creepy tune over the suspense whistle. You helped Mom the first time she asked. You questioned Mom's motives. You learned more about Atherton's exotic plant life. You were tactful with Dean Strasberry. You respected your elders. You concluded that Dean had eaten a raspberry donut. You chose code word bird, code word glasshouse, and code word donut. You left Watt to do his job. You like your coffee with 6 sugars, /milk, and a dash of cinnamon. You built rapport with Dan by talking about his hobby. You identified yourself with your credentials. You delivered the denouement like a detective. You were really mean to Veronica. You let Keith throw the last stone. You considered finding another way to disable electricity. You took evidence from the crime scene. You answered the sheriff's first question truthfully. You answered the sheriff's second question with a lie. You asked Susie about the secret laboratory. You cut to the chase. You played bad cop. You gained Susie's trust. You believed this was Susie's lab. You made a promise to Susie. You were tactful when determining Susie's alibi. You acknowledged your damaged friendship with Keith. You politely declined Susie's offer to lend you her clothes. You gave Judy Kane your real name. You told the truth about the ring. You reassured Susie. You trusted Susie with the truth. You were trepidatious about the journey. You accepted Susie's help. And I get the feeling this might actually be a much shorter game than I expected, but we'll see. Oh, there we go. Got my buttons mixed up there. Alright, so glowing mists and sunken ships. So I pretty much just need to look for a dead boat, and I'll be and I'll be in a roughly correct area. I'll be on the right track. Also, you really got to hand it to this girl. Like, she's probably like, what, 12, 13? And she's already shown a lot of signs of independence. Okay, I am here. How does it know? Shallow grave waterway, danger, low visibility. So that's the... that's the mist. So just keep going down. Yep.
I can't see a thing. I must be heading in the right direction.
Alright, easy does it. And... aha! So I get the feeling that this might be a shorter game than I expected, and it relies on like the choices you make, so it has a replayability value. It looks to be a totem pole here, but I think it just might be a piece of debris. Well, either way, I can't interact with it. Actually, can I? No. I'll know if I can interact with someone when I get the prompt. I'm also like dead curious on like what happened to CJ as well, because like he was in the library but he disappeared without cleaning up his stuff, so he might have been there at the scene of the crime, especially since that like someone left that window, and I don't think it was Jenny's mother. Oh, Julie, that's her name. Now I remember. Oh, hello. Because like I get the feeling that it wouldn't be Julie that's actually the killer, otherwise. Well, it would be one hell of a plot twist. I don't think it'd be a favorable plot twist if you catch my drift. Would be an interesting one to say the least, but I don't think that's the case for this. And I don't think CJ is actually like capable of killing anyone, but it's still he was still there at the crime scene. All right.
Jenny navigated carefully through the thick fog.
Oh, it smells like rotten fish.
Many ships had lost their bearings here, grounded on the ragged rocks, swallowed by the lake.
Maybe I could shed some light on these ghost ships.
Alright. Alright, so use the light to reveal them. So that looks like a plane. Oh, I just turned it off. There's a sunken ship. There's what looks like another one. Oh, hold on. I just saw a boat go by. Oh, hello.
Another message. This is starting to feel like a wild goose chase. I am the hope in darkness. I sit in a spiral of ancient stone. Against the clock, I move alone. What's with all these cryptic messages? And where are they leading? I should get out of here before I turn into a ghost.
Open the darkness, sit in a spiral of ancient stone. Against the clock, I move alone. Now I'm a politician. Alright. So check the map again.
Made it out alive. Let's go find this spiral of ancient stone.
Okay, so there. Round rock. So go past Skull Island and go up.
Skull Island, home to an abandoned lighthouse and an excellent sandwich shop.
Huh. I'm surprised it has a sandwich shop, considering I don't think anyone goes here. Oh well.
Decommissioned over 100 years ago, but the light mysteriously continued to illuminate the darkness.
Alright, so now head up. So I might as well talk about this while we're doing this, because since we've got a bit of downtime. I saw the trailer for the new Patrick Star show, and I have to say, like, I'm not really sure what to think of it, because, like, on one half, like, it's completely against Steven Hillenburg's wishes of a spin-off, and the more I see, like, these spin-off like stuff, the more I think this is extremely disrespectful. On the other hand, though, like, from what they've shown, it doesn't look too bad, but I don't think it's going to last more than 2 seasons. In all honesty, though, I think the Patrick Star show is a bit more interesting than Camp Coral. But I don't know. I don't think there should have been any spin-offs at all, unless we were going to have a Squidward one. And even then.
The night grew dark and eerie.
Why do I feel like I'm being watched? Ah! Well, aren't you ominous?
Be cautious.
Nice birdie. What are you doing all the way out here? How rude.
Best to be cautious around animals in case they bite you. I saw some sort of interaction. I saw that. It was carrying something.
Watch it, buddy! Talk about a murder of crows. It threw a rock at me.
It was a hermit crab.
Not a rock. It was a crab.
A hermit crab. That was actually kind of creepy. Alright. Oh, that was a lot of them. Oh, hold on. Okay, thank you. It's just a postcard. I think I got all of them. Alright, I guess it's gonna make me do this first. Oh. go. That was a bit clunky. Okay, that goes here. Atherton with a skull-shaped constellation. That's not ominous at all. All right, now I'm gonna have to wait for another rotation so I can get to that. Hello? My thing won't move. I'm mashing the button. Great. Alright, try again.
The night grew dark.
Why do I feel like I'm being watched?
I'll stick with the same ones.
Aren't you ominous?
I'm going to stick with the same choices as before.
Nice birdie. What are you doing all the way out here? How rude.
Alright.
Watch it, buddy! Talk about a murder of crows. It threw a rock at me. That was not a rock. It was a crab.
Alright, hopefully that thing doesn't happen again. I'm going to have to wait for another round. Oh no, there it is. Thank you. I'm the answer
to the unasked question. I stand inside the crescent moon. Below death's gaze, I wait for you. I wait for you. This could be the last clue.
So caught up in unraveling the mystery, Jenny failed to recognize how dangerous this chase really was.
Who is waiting at the crescent moon?
Whoever it was, our intrepid detective would need to be extremely careful.
Alright, so someone want to check real quick.
Crescent moon, below death's gaze. Time to wrap up this case.
Okay, postcard. Oh, it's still counted. Okay, that's good. Answer the unasked question. I stand inside the crescent moon. Below death's gaze, I'll wait for you. Alright. I get the feeling I can't, like, crash or damage the boat, so I think I'm being a little too cautious. But, whatever. Oh, but yeah, continuing with what I was saying before, I think if we had to have a SpongeBob spin-off, I think Squidward would have been the better option. Hello, oh no, that was there before. Just because, like, out from every other character, he's honestly he's the one character that gets more relatable the older you get. So I think having a Squidward spin-off that's more intended for an older audience would be a bit more, like, appealing, but whatever. Alright, just need to find a map. There's one. Okay. Bagel Bay, Bear Claw End, Almost Dune Bridge. I don't see anything that looks like a crescent moon. But it said below Death's Gaze. So I wonder if it means at the bottom of Skull Island. Maybe from the other side. Also, yeah, I can't damage this boat. More gallery art. Oh, wrong button. Right, I forgot this place doesn't have a map. Well, I need to check the map on the lighthouses. So below Death's Gate, so if I go right to the bottom here... This isn't a gallery item. It's a sticker. Okay. Don't know if there's anything I can do with the stickers. Oh wait, I see it. Crescent moon. It's shaped like a crescent moon, so...
Hello? Who's there? Stay right there. Don't come any closer. Identify yourself. Whoever you are, the police are right behind me. And they're very angry. But I might be able to help you if you just talk to me. Okay, if you won't cooperate, I'll have to come over there.
Just turn the light in front of him. It's just a bunch of rocks.
Oh, it was just my imagination. Thank God.
The dogs mark letters before the dawn!
Ah! Get away from me, you maniacal murderer!
The dogs bark loudest before the dawn.
God fucking damn it, CJ.
CJ?
The dogs bark loudest before the dawn.
Early bird, I think I said.
The early bird can't catch the lazy worm.
The wind blows strongly from the east.
Glass houses, I think?
People in glass houses should invest in curtains.
The evening sky is full of fireflies.
Donuts.
The last donut is the tastiest.
Excellent. They haven't broken you yet.
The notes were from you? I thought you were the Dean's killer. Why did you make me go through all that if you were already in the boat?
This is the only place safe from their prying ears.
Wait, he was actually on the boat the entire time? You flippin' creep.
You have to hurry. This line isn't secure.
If I didn't know you any better.
Line? We're talking in person.
Exactly. Now quickly, before they get a fix on our location. What did you want to tell me?
Seriously? You can't keep doing this. You contacted me.
Did I?
Actually, I'm glad you did. I need to ask you a few questions about the Dean's death.
Good, Jenny. Question everything. Trust no one.
Should have known it was CJ. Oh, he's got a black eye.
What happened to your eye? Did you get in a fight?
Wasn't a fight. More of a misunderstanding, really.
In other words, it was
A
one-sided.
seriously purple misunderstanding.
Well, you should see the other guy.
There's something you're not telling me.
Is there?
Alright. Oh, it's a sticker. What's that? Gallery arts.
What happened to your compass? Before it was wandering, but now it seems to be pointing in one direction.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see now? It's not a compass at all.
So what is it then?
Aliens!
Aliens? What are you talking about?
E.T. Extraterrestrials. Beings from another world.
I know what aliens are. Come on, CJ, there's no such thing.
What? No, not you too.
I'm sorry, CJ, but it's time to get serious. The Dean is dead and my mom's in jail, framed for a murder she didn't commit. I need to get to the truth.
The only way to truly see is to open your mind. Not everything is what it seems.
If there really are aliens in Atherton, how come you're the only person who's ever seen them?
People don't see what they aren't looking for. That's why I come here every night, to observe the unobservable. The compass is my eyes. It can sense their presence where I cannot.
I wonder if it was him who was doing that shady whistling at the very beginning.
Why don't you borrow it and find out for yourself?
Take it.
Okay, I'll take it. I need all the help I can get.
Good. You can prove my theory to be fact.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Just remember, when the needle is steady, the phenomena are near.
Sure.
They were here before. They will return. And we'll be waiting for them.
Uh-huh. Yep, totally.
Alright, so what's that on his foot? Oh, the bottles. Hang on. Oh, it's a sticker. Sticker Club Enthusiast, okay. Another gallery art. He is just full of cosmetics. Really?
Those scribbles look familiar. I found your map of Atherton in the library.
Keep it. It's a great map. Very rare. Ripped it straight out of the town charter, first edition. Come to think of it, only edition.
What about all your notes? Don't you need them?
Nope. Got it all backed up in the cloud.
What cloud?
Did I say cloud? I meant head.
Your head's in the clouds.
So what do all those notes mean?
Shadow Men.
Who are the Shadow Men?
Yes! You're starting to see differently. There are patterns everywhere. Keep searching.
What's that? Gumboldt library cards.
I know you were in the library the day Dean Strasberry died. Did you notice anything unusual?
Yes, I did.
Great. What happened?
They changed the bathroom scent from strawberry to pine. It was most unpleasant.
Oh, is that all?
I think Jenny's unamused face is honestly one of my favorite expressions I've seen. It just works.
I intended to alert the librarian as a matter of urgency. But no one was at the front desk. Quite unusual.
Now that makes sense.
Was there anyone else in the library?
No, just the dean and I. Till
Until you left. It's not like you to leave your research lying around. Why were you in such a hurry?
I lost track of time. I was late for an appointment.
Dean punched him, didn't he?
An appointment? Where?
Appointment? What are you talking about?
You said you were late for an appointment.
Objection. Leading the witness.
This isn't a trial, CJ. It's just me, Jenny.
Then I have nothing further to say, Your Honor.
CJ, this is serious. You have to tell me the truth.
I had to do it, Jenny. I needed to learn.
CJ, is this a confession?
Well, we're going to find out anyway.
CJ, did you murder Dean Strasberry?
The Dean? Oh, no.
But you just said...
Good, Jenny. Suspect everyone. Even me.
Bloody
I
hell.
don't understand.
I don't understand
In
either.
fact, I suspected myself for quite some time, but I couldn't have done it.
I want to believe you, CJ, but do you have an alibi?
That's why I left these notes for you. If anyone can prove I'm innocent, it's you, Jenny LeClue.
Hang on a second. Let me take a look at that. Jenny, I need your help. You know, we could have saved a lot of time if you'd just given me this message first.
Risk being followed? Never!
But what had piqued Jenny's interest was not the message itself.
That paper. What did he write all these messages on?
Oh. That looks right set up, so somewhere around here. There we go. Oh no.
I knew it!
It's a newspaper.
You wrote all these messages on a piece of newspaper.
Local idiot ruins school play. Parents fit for children's safety and grades. Aha!
CJ was always protesting something. The first time they had met, CJ had handcuffed himself to a bike rack outside Agatha Krusty's bakery.
I don't know what to take in more. The fact that there's a bakery called Agatha Krusty, or the fact that he actually handcuffs himself to a bike rack outside.
He was convinced they were hiding something in the pies. He'd lost the key to his handcuffs, so I picked the lock for him.
They had been friends ever since.
Alright.
Jenny couldn't help it. Every time she thought about coffee, she saw Keith's face. She heard his voice. She remembered his sadness. And she promised not to rest until she'd uncovered the truth of his father's death. The front page was missing, but even this small snippet worried Jenny.
So, as the only witness and prime suspect, Mrs. LeClue is being held without bail at the Atherton City Jail. Mrs. LeClue has not given any comment and has refused legal counsel when offered. Due to the nature of the case, Sheriff Winston LeClue has distanced himself from all proceedings in order to maintain a perimeter to limit the conflict of interest and uphold the law to just the full extent possible.
They've been peddling lies about my mom right from the start. Sheriff Winston LeClue has distanced himself from all proceedings. Well, if he won't help her, I will.
I don't know, like, that's his daughter-in-law. Like, I feel like he should.
This photo was taken in Avocado Heights. That's on the other side of town, miles from the library.
Aha!
3:55. Clearly the afternoon. That's the day of the Dean's murder. CJ couldn't have killed the Dean. All the evidence is right here.
So he was in a completely different place at the time.
How can I prove CJ is innocent?
Let's see now. Actually, the clock and Avocado Heights and newspaper edition.
CJ was photographed in Avocado Heights at 3:55 p.m. on Thursday.
Wait a minute, putting one of my wrist things on. Starting to cramp up a little bit. How's that keep happening? Sorry, it's this type of cloth that I wear on my wrist. It helps even when it's like I'm straining too much. I suffer from a bit of repetitive strain injury. Well, like, not proper, but small.
2 minutes before the Dean died. There's no way CJ could have killed him.
So I guess the Dean didn't punch him then.
CJ, you're innocent!
What a relief!
But you really shouldn't be going around town terrorizing children. You're going to end up in jail again.
That wouldn't be so bad. They have the best beds in town.
Every part of my being is telling me that my mom is being framed. But I don't understand why.
There are only 3 reasons a man is murdered. He didn't mind his own business, he couldn't keep his mouth shut, or he wouldn't keep his hands to himself.
Have you ever heard of a place called Widow's Drop? I think my mom met the Dean there.
Widow's Drop! No, but it sounds suspicious.
Well, anything sounds suspicious if you say it like that.
Be careful, Jenny. They'll do anything to keep their secrets. Once you start to see things, there's no going back. Do you ever wonder why the lake glows at night? Or why the power keeps going out all over town?
Yes, I do. All the time.
There's a lot more to this town if you look below the surface.
Do you mean that literally or figuratively?
Yes. The truth is hiding right under our feet, if we only stop to look.
I'm more confused than when we started. Well, I really have to get to my house. This case won't solve itself. I can drop you off at the bridge.
No need. I'm staying here. Some of these rocks have moved. Never trust a crab with a man's job.
What? Mysterious message.
Be careful, Jenny. They are everywhere. Always watching.
Don't worry about me, CJ. They'll never see me coming. I sneak in silence. I creep in the shadows. My footsteps are whispers.
When she said she... Wait.
Damn it!
After all that, like, whoops.
I've got this. Don't worry.
Oh, I love this game's sense of humor.
That'll buff out.
Yeah, when she said they'll never see her coming, it reminded me of the song Last Surprise from Persona 5, which, to be fair, Jane LeClue actually does look a little bit like Futaba.
Towards the almost done bridge.
I can dock there and make my way through the forgotten forest without anyone seeing me. Sneaky.
Alright. Sorry. Feeling a little off right now, honestly. Also, I'm kind of surprised that I remembered CJ's messages, considering that the last time I did it was like 5 weeks, 6 weeks. So, yeah. Alright, so just keep going right then. Whoop, stop. Oh. Oh, come on. Alright, I'm on to my next scrap now. Alright, so... Yeah, so just make a, wait, hang on. Should've known. Alright, so just head down from here then. Yeah, I really should have known that was CJ. Like, I think I suspected it, but I also, like, wasn't thinking clearly. Like, I wasn't thinking properly. Like, I should have known. Jeez, like, if there's one thing that I can appreciate with this game is that its comedy is really good. It's like, I've been laughing a lot throughout this.
That's the way to my house.
Like, I can't help but, like, just appreciate the whole, my footsteps are whispers, and then just crunch. It's like, that is, like, so funny to me. Oh, the mark's gone now. Alright, so I've got a sneaking suspicion that getting to my house won't be as easy as I think it is.
The night was still and quiet on the far side of the lake.
No one ever comes down here. Not since they stopped repairing the bridge.
Jeez.
And yet it was hard to shake the feeling of being watched.
This is CJ's fault. He really believes all that stuff.
Once you start to see things, there's no going back.
I wonder what he meant by that.
One thing I'm curious about, I've got his compass. Took his broken compass, maybe Susie can fix it. Still a politician. Alright, so next time I get the chance to speak to Susie, I'll mention it. If it'll let me. Oh, cute.
Forgotten Forest Trail. Voted most likely place to be eaten by bears. Atherton Gazette.
At least it's honest. Cool, another power out.
Perfect. Just as I'm about to enter the spooky woods.
The good folks at Atherton Power and Light were not easing Jenny's fear of the dark. Of course, this was the very reason curfew had been put in place.
Yeah. Also, this entire trip so far has to have been murder on her feet, because I think she's walking around barefoot. Not that she cares. Like, I'm assuming she doesn't care. Okay, so lights are back on now. Jenny's imagination ran wild. In the darkness, every sound was a threat, every shadow a monster. But she was nearly home, just a little further. Oh geez, this is both beautiful and creepy. They're gonna pull a shadow thing, aren't they? Okay, no. I thought there was gonna be like after you go past one of the branches, there's just gonna be a shadow behind you. That doesn't look safe at all, but...
What happened to the bridge?
It looked like Jenny had reached a dead end. She had no choice but to return to Susie's house for a comforting mug of hot chocolate.
I'd rather plummet to my death.
Okay.
It was a terrifying drop to the rocks below. Surely she wasn't contemplating jumping across.
Mom always says a great detective takes calculated risks. So let's do the math.
6 feet, badly damaged.
The bridge is too weak for a running jump.
Strong tailwind.
Taking into account the strong tailwind, and factoring in my athletic prowess, or lack thereof, I could make that jump 2 out of 3 times. Not bad odds.
Terrible odds.
Well, here goes nothing.
Ah, crap.
Uh-oh. Okay, maybe the odds weren't so good.
Can I, climb up?
And now she was dangling from a splintered plank, one slip away from certain death.
It's just like climbing a tree. Just don't look down. Don't look down.
Shrek, I'm looking down! Oh, I can use these. Getting Zelda up in here. I should really get back to Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. I finished them, but, like... I don't know. Should probably play them again someday. I need to get the collector's edition from Dan's house again. I was meant to pick it up, but like I just didn't have the time to. Where? Where? Come on. Oh, wait. Yeah, forget it. Oh, there it is. Not gonna lie, I'm actually liking the music here. Alright, so... Did I glitch this? I'm gonna assume I glitched it. Weird. Alright. Hopefully I didn't lose too much progress. Nah, perfect. Oh wait, what am I doing? I should be climbing up. Wait, should I be climbing up or down? I think I have to go up. I mean, it makes sense. Like, I thought climb all the way to the bottom and just go to the other side that way. But I think I need to climb back up and go back to the start of the bridge and find another way. Come on. Jump. Oh wait, no, I was here. Alright, so other side? Oh wait. I was gonna say, if that falling thing was scripted, I think it should have played a different I think it would have played a different animation. Okay, so I can't jump down. Okay, I'm a little stumped, honestly. Wait, where are my case files? Oh. Okay, I am stumped now. I don't know where to go. It's like, I go here. Sorry if this is painful to watch. I wonder why it's not giving me the prompt to jump. So I'm assuming that's what I'm supposed to do here. Just jump onto the vines up there and climb back up. Alright, well, let me jump there. Oh wait, what about that?
Was this the end for our tiny hero? As her spindly muscles began to give way, an image flashed before Jenny's eyes. Her mother, dangling from a ledge, unable to pull herself to safety. How could she possibly save her family when she couldn't even save herself?
I can't give up now. Mom needs me.
Come on.
Jenny had barely survived. Was she really prepared for the dangers that lay ahead?
It's too late to turn back now.
Bridge from Forgotten Forest broken. How did that happen? Wait, I'm curious. Still a politician. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult.
It might have been her recent brush with death, but Jenny's heart was pounding in her chest.
That's not my heart. That's... CJ's compass.
Holy crap.
The needle is shaking like crazy.
It's actually doing something. Just gonna check here. Oh. Okay, so that's the way to get back up. So what about that cave? You know what? I'm going to check out the cave first. Oh.
Is this what the compass was pointing to?
Jenny paused for a moment and listened. It was quiet, but distinct. A constant pulse. Mechanical, unnatural.
Man-made?
But other than the sound it emitted, this rock was like any other in the forest.
Okay. Aha! Oh.
What's this? Another postcard piece. Curious.
Weird. Well, back to climbing the tree. Hang on. Nope, okay. Oh, wrong button. And straight on to the other side. Okay, so it's weird how there was no real comment on the rock. In fact, my journal doesn't even mention... No, my journal doesn't mention it, so I'm going to have to remember that one myself. It's getting awfully foggy now. I'm just taking in the atmosphere altogether. Like, this atmosphere and this music, this is great. I don't know. I'm actually going to turn it up a little bit for you guys. So I realized I turned it down a little bit for Luigi's Mansion 3DS, so... Alright, here we go.
There's something under there.
Jenny had
What
spent
the
her
hell?
whole childhood exploring the woods behind her house.
But I've never seen this before.
Then she remembered CJ's words.
People don't see things they aren't looking for.
She knocked on the rusty metal.
Hollow. It's a trapdoor.
First, nab this.
What a strange device.
I've seen
The
this before.
wires are connected to the door.
Alright. A ladder.
A stale, metallic odor filled the air as Jenny peered into the opening.
It sure is dark down there.
Too dark.
But I can't just leave this unexplored. I have to see where it leads.
And so, Jenny descended blindly into the unknown.
Down we go. Man, I could have missed this if I didn't even... Well, if I didn't even bother checking. Like, what? I wonder what would happen if I didn't check. What the hell? I see a light there. Oh boy.
That didn't sound good.
In all her
Holy
short life,
crap.
Jenny LeClue had never found herself in such a peculiar place. The town that once seemed a small, lifeless pond was suddenly an ocean of mysterious possibilities. Equal parts terrifying and intriguing, it was,
Incredible!
yes, an incredible mystery in her very own backyard.
This must belong to Julie then. Julie or her father. Alright. We're at the hour mark now, so I'm going to go and take a short break. I'll be right back. See you in a bit. Alright, I'm back. So I was gone, I was thinking of something. Given that a lot of the Jenny LeClue books have been like very kid friendly, been very like simple mystery stuff, with absolutely nothing of this like cryptic mystery stuff or murders, it makes you wonder like how the audience is going to react to this one, because I feel like this is like meant to be like the big one. It's like after all this time of innocence and all that stuff, it gets dark and awesome. I feel a bit bad for the writer Arthur for like having to kill off his characters and kill off a character and like change a lot of things, but so far he's been doing a fantastic job with his writing.
Looks fancy and broken.
Jenny wiped away a thick layer of dust.
Jeez, how long has this been here?
Clearly the equipment had laid dormant for a long time, and yet...
It's so futuristic. Straight out of those comics Keith is always reading.
Starship cadets and the race for space.
It feels...
alien.
Now I'm starting to sound like CJ. There must be a logical explanation for all this.
I get the feeling that this either belongs to Julie or her husband, Jenny's father. I'm actually going to turn this down now a little bit. That is actually quite loud.
But its purpose would remain a mystery. Jenny dared not touch its intricate interface.
I'll just press all the buttons to see what happens.
Oh dear.
Alright. So I get the feeling that this either belongs to Julie or the father, because like I mentioned that the father died, but I think it might have just been a divorce. Okay. Okay. So that's the green one. Oh. Let's see. Oh, hello.
As Jenny turned the dials, she heard something hidden in the static.
A voice? But what is he saying? It's a pattern. It keeps repeating. Animals and numbers. Animals and numbers. People in the future sure talk weird.
Was it a cry for help? A shopping list? Someone with extremely limited vocabulary?
Whatever it is, it must be important.
And so she transcribed it in her journal.
Rabbit 49, Bear 78, Whale 36, Rabbit 55, Weasel 23, Wolf 51, Bear 8, Hawk 30, Rabbit 21. Okay. Oh. Here we go, and it's probably another gallery thing.
There's something stuck to the bottom of the ladder.
Oh.
It was just a blank piece of paper.
Or is it?
Jenny traced her finger over the page. She felt the clear indentations left by a pen.
Oh.
I know exactly what to do.
1, 2, 3,
It
4.
worked. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It was a code of some kind.
The world's least secure code.
Yeah. That's amazing. That's the same combination I have on my luggage.
Please enter authorization code to begin.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Code accepted. System authorized and on for activation.
Oh, jeez.
Sphere hermetically sealed.
I am really into this.
Transducer coils targeting. Rotation phase harmonics stabilized. Commencing experiment 8, module 37.
What's happening?
Radioactive safety margins cleared. Running at 54% efficiency.
It says it's working, but what's it doing?
Remember, a healthy employee is an effective employee. Please leave the station for your mandatory 15-minute smoking break. Decompressing spherical chamber.
I should get out of here before my skin melts off.
What the hell is all this about? Like I said, it most likely either belongs to Julie or her father. Because since it's in the back garden, they have the biggest access to it. Unless they didn't know about it. Oh.
The boulders must have weighed a ton each, yet they floated in the air like balloons.
They're magnetic.
CJ said he saw a swarm of UFOs circling the Forgotten Forest.
They were rocks.
Was Jenny beginning to make sense of CJ's wild ramblings?
So when the machine activated, it makes the rocks lift. It's some sort of magnetic
I'm
pulse.
gonna need a bucket of coffee to unpack all this. Oh, God.
Yeah. The experiment temporarily made boulders levitate. Nearly died again. Need more coffee. Maybe this is what CJ was talking about. Crash spaceship. Some kind of experimental laboratory. Have I never noticed that before? How long has it been there? That is a good question. No squares allowed.
Our old fort.
It
Our?
didn't look like much.
Oh, Keith.
This treehouse had once been Jenny and Keith's favorite hiding spot.
I could never climb up there on my own. Keith always had to help me.
They schemed and planned and swore never to let anything come between them.
No.
Just thinking about him hurt. What was that? Stephen! Stephen! Stephen!
What?
Did you hear that? I'm telling you, man.
Not this again.
Something's out here. Something big. Real big.
Isn't that Jenny's house?
There's nothing there.
But I'm getting some super spooky vibes, man.
For the last time, Kevin, the radio's off for emergencies only.
That was lucky. I need to be more careful.
The house was swarming with police, but she knew this place like the back of her hand. If anyone could find a way in, it was Jenny LeClue.
That's Mom's room.
The window looked a promising point of entry.
I could climb the tree up onto the roof.
But as Jenny knew, all the windows on the second floor were bolted down.
Dad did it after a raccoon got in and trashed the place.
Oh, sticker. On.
Jenny could try to climb the tree.
But I already see an easier way in. My room.
And inside.
My detective gear.
But unfortunately, this window was also bolted shut.
Yeah.
Jenny recalled the Christmas Eve when she had climbed down the chimney. And discovered how difficult the jolly old man's job was.
And dirty. There's definitely a cleaner way in. It's tempting.
But Jenny couldn't risk being seen by the police.
There's probably a sneakier way in.
Out of the police's line of sight, the basement was her best entry point into the house.
Except that window is locked, and all my lockpicking gear is inside.
Alright.
The window was ajar, the frame damaged.
Somebody broke into my house. That's my job.
But who? The police had used the front door.
Whoever it was, that's my way in.
Alright.
This place is crawling with cops.
What could the police have found inside her house?
And if they found what they're looking for, why are they still here?
Just to see if there's anything else to interact with.
Dang, the front door's covered too.
Yeah, I guess that's everything.
To get to the basement window, Jenny would have to creep carefully past the police officer. One false move and the game would be up.
Oh, I get it. Ah, I get it now. It's a pattern. Wait for the timing. Little clutch there, mate. Stealth mode. Once again, I don't know if you can actually...
definitely force this open.
Once again, I don't know if you can actually see the achievements. I can't see it on the feedback.
Would Jenny enter the dark basement?
She came this far.
It was an odd feeling, breaking into her own house. But as she squeezed through the basement window, Jenny felt a rush of excitement. I could get used to this, she thought.
She's definitely going to enjoy playing as a rogue in D&D.
Jenny was in, undetected.
Home sweet home. What the heck? Who left this here?
Jenny's father had never carried a briefcase, and her mother couldn't afford one.
Hey? Oh, right, this isn't modern times.
Let's see who this belongs to.
Wait. Nope. Is this seriously asking me to brute force this? Can I check my journal? Is it seriously not 1, 2, 3, 4? Nah, that'd be... Wait. Do I seriously not get any hints? We're seriously doing this. Wait a second. There are fingerprints. 1134. Thank goodness I noticed that.
Who carries around a fancy briefcase with a children's book inside? The Hawk and the Weasel. Hang on a second.
That's what the Dean had.
Jenny recognized the book. She'd seen a copy of it next to the Dean's lifeless body.
In the library. There must be something significant about it.
Alright. Well, first off, I see this. Let's see. Alright. Well, here's already the first one. Wait. Why won't it let me interact with this? Fine, whatever. Once there was a family of rabbits, there was the home's three-story tall carrot cake near a river. Walking past, a bear smelled the delicious frosting and began eating the cake. It was madness. She will purge us out of house and home, cried the smallest rabbit. Soon the house had lost nearly all of its icing. Eventually, the only thing left was the furniture. Satiated, the bear left, and the terror passed. Rabbits survived. They were now free to run around and gather materials to build a new house, hopefully a bit less tasty this time. Over the forest, a hawk spotted a weasel and attacked. Injured, the weasel laid low on the grass where it could listen for its pursuer and lick its rancid wounds, but the hawk was relentless. Fierce to intense despair, how will I survive? Cried the weasel. Suddenly, the screeching of the hawk was silenced by a thunderous blow. An enormous black crow had carried the hawk away. Relieved, the weasel slinked home, laughing at its good fortune. A wolf had caught its feet in a hunter's trap, pleaded with a passing sheep. Please free me before my wound becomes infected and my death comes to take me. Why should I help you when you would soon eat me? Demanded the sheep. Come now, let us not relieve past transgressions, said the wolf. Free me now, and I shall be your servant forever. And so the sheep released the wolf, and the wolf ate the sheep. Goose and the golden egg. There once was a woman who discovered a magical goose that laid golden eggs. The woman collected the eggs for herself and sold them, becoming very rich. But soon she grew impatient, since the goose could only lay a single golden egg each day. Soon the woman cut open the goose, intending to take all the eggs at once. In the end, she found no eggs inside, and the goose was dead. The boy and the whale. One day, a terrible storm rolled through the valley, flooding the town and forming the lake. One boy survived by floating upon his bed. Exhausted and starving, he prayed, someone please save me, and I'll forever be in his out. Suddenly, a whale came diving down through the maze of clouds. She disappeared below the surface and suddenly surfaced, lifting the boy onto her back. The whale said, I'm in desperate need of a navigator. Can you help me find my way home? The boy agreed, and so she fed him fish, and they flew off into the sky to find a new home together. Okay. Most of those stories were actually a little bit dark, especially the sheep one. Oh.
This feels familiar. Like I've seen it before. Wait, no! I've heard it before! On the radio in the underground lab!
Oh!
Could there be a connection between the cryptic radio message and this book?
Let's find out.
Rabbit 49. 32, 19, 57, 99. Soon. Bear 78. Soon they... Oh, this is cool. I like this. Whale 36. So the 36th word. Rabbit 55. Soon they will all... Weasel 23. This... I like this puzzle a lot. This is actually really clever. Soon they will all listen. All 51. Soon they will all listen, relive. Bear 8. Relieve their Hawk 30. Soon they will all listen, relieve their rancid. Rabbit 21. Rancid
Soon
past.
they will all listen, relive their rancid past.
The message read like a threat.
But from who? Could it be a message from the Dean's killer? Let me get this straight. Someone's broadcasting a sinister message in code, which is being picked up on a radio in an abandoned laboratory hidden in the forest. And the secret to decode this message is written in a children's book, which was locked inside a stranger's briefcase in my basement.
All of this was true.
That doesn't make it any less crazy sounding.
But not all mysteries could be solved in an instant.
Nope.
Sometimes questions had to percolate, like a good cup of coffee. Only then would the answers become clear.
I guess I'll let it brew for a bit. But right now, I need to get to my room and find my detective gear.
That is honestly really cool. I really liked that puzzle. I think I just found a new puzzle for my next D&D session. Maybe. I might have...
Oh crap!
Hey! What are you doing?
Nothing. Just looking for more beer.
Make yourselves at home, why don't you?
Forget about it. There's more in the back of the fridge.
They better not eat my cookies.
Jackpot. They got cookies too.
Hey, have we searched down here yet?
You lose one game of cards and suddenly you want to search the house. Can't handle the pressure, eh?
Oh, those, are fighting words. You want to put your money where your mouth is?
I know they're cops, but it's like taking the food and drinks out of someone else's fridge. That's kind of dickish, if not just straight up thievery.
Atherton's finest, everyone.
There was no way Jenny could reach her bedroom without being caught by the police.
Which means I can't get my detective gear. Great.
But this was a basement, a veritable treasure trove of old possessions. Surely something around here would prove useful.
Maybe. But I can't see a thing. Let's shed some light on the situation.
Are you sure?
Of course the fuse is missing for the lights.
Nope. Here we go. I guess I need to inspect desk.
Jenny wasn't prone to sentimentality, but seeing her father's desk, the disorganized muddle of books, photos, and the faint smell of ammonia, more reminders that her dad was here not so long ago.
Miss you, Dad. Mending the molecular bonds of marriage. Mom and Dad both worked an awful lot.
Oh, it was definitely a
Jenny rarely
divorce.
saw the two of them together.
This one test tube looks recently used. The others are all covered in dust.
A small puddle of liquid had pooled on the desk.
Looks fresh. Still sticky.
Okay. Oh, hello.
A field guide to fascinating flora. Written by Weiss, Felding, and Strasberry. Did the Dean write this book? This was
Oh.
years ago. I look like a kid.
You still are a kid.
One of the rare times that Dad wasn't making a goofy face. He used to say, serious people make serious mistakes.
My logic is that like if I take it and people find out it's missing, then that's evidence that I've been here.
Quantum tunneling and adaptive spectral optics. Sounds like a real page turner. Dad was such a nerd.
You're kind of a nerd yourself, Jenny. Actually, now I kind of regret not taking the photo because I feel like that's going to help sentimentally. Oh well. Results of restorative transitive coupling experiment phase 5-7. Possible changes after intimate phase cycling and post-dynamic quantum tunneling has transpired. Observed changes in higher dimensional planes have led to the regression in phase modulation of radio frequency spectra. Bandpass filtering has produced no differentiated results, and advanced holography has not shown any positive change either. Further study is required to identify narrow beam source spectrums from which to transmit future communications. This is just confirming my theory that machine belongs to her dad. Lab explosion rocks town.
This is from the day of Dad's accident. Mom must have kept it.
A tragedy befell Gumball University this morning when an experiment in the chemistry an accident caused a killing one scientist. The area was immediately cordoned off and no one was allowed to induce the potentially deadly chemicals involved. All investigations still ongoing. Police have identified Henry LeClue as the scientist killed in the explosion. Okay, so he is dead. He is survived by wife. The police have identified as the scientist killed. He is survived by wife Julie and daughter Henry. Dean Strasberg's head of school and close friend of the LeClues gave a statement on the campus this afternoon. What a tragic and unpreventable accident. Henry was working with dangerous chemicals and it looked like he made a grave error. He was under a lot of stress. People make mistakes. We lost a great friend and neighbor today.
The dean called the lab explosion an accident, but everyone in town seemed to blame Dad.
Ouch. Okay, gallery art. What's this for?
Acrid inspections report. I've never seen this before.
On May 14th, an anonymous source filed a complaint with the university regarding the lack of proper ventilation in labs. The equipment we have is old and frankly dangerous. It's only a matter of time before someone gets hurt. Inspections of facilities revealed a dangerous and unsafe work environment. Despite several violation notices and follow-up inspections, the school constantly failed to address non-compliant safety standards. Conclusion: John Ackridge, don't let anyone work in that lab. It's a death trap. Recommend immediate closure in facilities until new equipment upgrades can be made.
The dean signed the report.
Someone had circled the signature in red pen.
Leslie Strasberg. I think that was the previous dean before oh no.
October 5th. That was 1 week before.
Her father's accident.
This contradicts the newspaper article which stated my dad made a mistake. Everyone in town blamed him for the accident. But they were all wrong. The lab was unsafe. He shouldn't have been working there.
And worst of all,
Dean Strasberg knew. But he still let my dad work there.
any rational mind could see it. Strong evidence linking her mom to the dean's death.
This doesn't prove anything.
But it was a clear motive for murder.
Yeah, because it was the dean's fault her husband died.
Revenge.
My mom wouldn't do that.
But who else would see it that way?
There must be an explanation. I just don't know what it is yet.
They haven't inspected this place yet.
I can't let this fall into the wrong hands.
Was Jenny sure this was the right thing to do? It broke every rule in the book. Why would she need to hide evidence if her mom was truly innocent?
Mom isn't here to defend herself. It isn't fair.
But however she tried to justify it, Jenny knew this wasn't the choice of a great detective.
I need to buy myself some time. I can't afford anyone jumping to conclusions before I've had a chance to investigate.
Got someone in the house, can't get to my room, and they are eating my cookies. Pure evil. Covered in dust, newspaper clippings. So, here's the thing: the police haven't inspected here yet, but for some reason, someone was already in here using the test tubes. So either for some reason Jenny's father is still alive, or someone else close to him is doing this. Friendly fuse.
The missing fuse.
Well, I got what I'm looking for. Just have a bit more of a look around. All right. Looks like I can't get to that yet. I think I need to move something in order to do it.
A week after Jenny's father died, her mom boxed up his things and tucked them away in the basement. Jenny had argued with her.
It was like she was trying to erase him.
But seeing them now, being reminded of him, Jenny understood.
I don't think Mom would have put her CSI equipment in any of these boxes. And then there was light.
Jenny would need to work quickly to remain undetected.
Who knows when they'll come back. Now, where's the most likely place to find a makeshift detective kit?
Well, I see a light coming from here.
I don't think Mom would have put her CSI equipment in any of these boxes.
A shaft of light peeked through the boxes.
There's more stuff back there. I just need a way through.
Okay, so I'm gonna move this box up to here. There we go. So the reason I'm taking the evidence is because I get the feeling that because of the false evidence going against it in the news articles that are lying about this sort of stuff, in addition to like, it feels like foul play. So foul play will likely need to be played back in order to prove that, in order to get the truth. And oh wow,
Jenny's instincts had been correct. Dozens of boxes lined the back wall of the basement.
There's probably something useful here, but it'll take forever to search through them all.
Well, there's CSI supplies.
CSI supplies. That must be Mom's old gear.
Jam. A torch.
It's not as good as mine, but at least it works. More or less.
More or less. Okay. Gallery art.
My key to the city. An old set of lockpicks.
Nice. Forensic for dummies and a jacket.
Tucked away at the bottom of the box, something colorful caught Jenny's eye. She pulled it carefully from the container and unfolded it.
This must be Mom's old jacket.
It smelled of formaldehyde and fingerprint powder.
From her CSI days.
And so, she tried it on.
There we go. The iconic look. Jane LeClue, Detectivu.
Fits like a glove.
A giant oversized glove.
And it smells like Mom.
Her mother had never felt so close, and yet so far away.
I won't let them take you away from me, too.
Jenny's search was complete.
It's not the world's best detective kit, but it'll do.
For the first time in her life, she felt like a real detective. She had a serious crime to solve.
And a seriously sharp outfit to match. Somebody else is here.
There we go, the man from the intro. Oh, he knows.
That was no cop. What was he doing in my house? I should follow him.
Was Jenny ready to follow the mysterious man in black?
Let's go.
The man in black. Who was he? Where was he going? There was only one way to find out.
Where are you headed, creepy man in black?
Jenny couldn't simply chase the mysterious figure.
He's bound to notice me if I follow too closely. I need to get out of his line of sight.
Ah, I get it. And it looks like the cops are, well, not gone, but they're at least inside the house, so...
That's my way up. If only Keith was here to pull a ladder down. I'll just have to get it down the old-fashioned way.
So I'm assuming climb this rock and jump? Oh no. I genuinely feel tense. Not gonna lie, like, I am really enjoying this. Oh, there we go. Alright, hopefully I'm not going too... I don't think there's a speed thing, I think I just need to just keep moving.
There he is. The bridge should slow him down a bit. Huh?
Or not.
How did he do that?
Okay, that's gonna tip down. Unfortunately, I made a bit of noise, but I don't think he's noticed.
The man in black had taken the higher path towards the almost done bridge.
That's a dead end. Why is he going up there? There's nowhere to hide on the bridge. I'll go underneath and spy on him from there.
Underneath, huh? Follow the man in black.
Jenny couldn't just walk onto the bridge and blow her cover. No, she'd keep her distance and see what the man in black would reveal when he didn't know he was being watched.
There he is.
The man in black neared the edge of the unfinished bridge. His methodical movements unnerved Jenny.
I need to get a better look at him. I'll climb the outside of the bridge and snoop on him from there.
The plan was daring but reckless.
I have no choice. He's my only lead.
And so, undaunted by the dangers that lay ahead, Jenny LeClue, wearing her mother's jacket, advanced towards the bridge. Yesterday a child, today a courageous adventurer.
Alright, so how am I gonna get there from... Oh, the boat.
Easy does it. I don't want him to hear me coming.
I don't think he'd be able to hit the boat from that distance. As long as she doesn't crash and scrape into any rocks. Should be okay. Snake eater.
Jenny glanced down for the first time and immediately wished she hadn't. She clung tightly to the stone wall. The ledge beneath her feet was narrow, barely wide enough to stand on. One false move and...
Focus, Jenny. Perfect pitch! The hallmark of a serial killer. Maybe I can get a closer look. There you are.
The man in black, extremely creepy, identity unknown, likes long walks in the woods and children's literature. Oh yeah.
The brim of his hat concealed his face in shadow. The man in black remained an enigma.
Could be 3 kids in a raincoat for all I know.
That'd be funny.
He's just standing there. What's he waiting for?
He's just standing there, menacingly. What?
Yes. No. Yes. No.
Wow, this guy's a real chatterbox.
Yes. It's all there. Clear as day.
Who is he talking to?
Keep your voice down.
No, it wasn't there. Yes, the whole house. She must have it,
What was he looking for?
of course. Where? Hold on.
What's you doing now?
There's gonna be a jump scare around here, isn't there?
Where did he go? A super secret spy stash?
Shush.
I can't hear what he's saying.
Yes, I'll take care of her. Tonight. They change shifts at 4. Yes, it's all here.
I have to see what's on that paper.
Yes, the biggest cross. I know.
Biggest cross. Oh, sticker. Gallery art, whatever.
He's destroying evidence.
We might still be able to get that.
I have to get down there before it's lost for good.
Shush.
She was only distracted for a moment, but a moment was enough.
Damn, how does he do that?
Alright. Here's what I have to guess. Because I took that evidence, he didn't get it. Alright. Oh, I can swap between. Alright, well. Start with the corners. Beyond the fallen angel. Oh.
Jenny held the soggy paper delicately. She hadn't recovered all the pieces, but enough to discern the message.
Beyond the fallen angel, through the crumbling arches, past the wooden gates. The entrance is buried there. Look for the biggest cross. Don't forget to pay your respects.
What could it mean?
They're directions to a secret entrance.
But an entrance to what?
Maybe there's more in the back. Mom?
Okay, fucking dokey.
Jenny's heart skipped several beats. She remembered the man in black's words.
I'll take care of her tonight. He's going to...
Jenny couldn't bring herself to say the words.
Mom's in terrible danger.
Thankfully, her mother was safely locked away under the watchful eyes of the police. He'd never get past them.
He won't have to. These instructions lead to a secret entrance. A way to get to the jail without being detected.
But where?
Alright.
The entrance is buried there.
Buried. The word bounced around her brain like a pinball. Where did people bury things?
The
Cemetery?
graveyard!
Yeah, the cross. The biggest cross.
Of course. The graveyard was in the same part of town as the jail.
Angels, arches, crosses on graves.
all features of the graveyard.
I have to get there before he does. I have to save my mom.
This was all well and good, but even if she was right, even if she managed to reach her mother before the man in black,
How am I going to break her out?
it was at this moment a rather distressing thought popped into her head. As loath as she was to admit it, Jenny needed help. She reached into her jacket pocket and removed the walkie-talkie Susie had given her.
It's a good thing I took it.
Susie, are you there?
Jenny? Thank goodness. Are you okay?
What is that awful music?
Oh. I'm just rehearsing my dance for...
I regret asking.
I regret.
You said earlier you wanted to...
Yes?
You said you wanted to...
Help? Of course. Anything for you, friend.
Okay, meet me at the graveyard right away.
The graveyard? But it's nearly midnight. What if I get caught?
It's urgent, Susie.
I don't know, Jenny. I don't think I can do it.
Inspire.
Don't you see, Susie? This is your chance to prove yourself. Do you want your whole life to be dictated by your parents?
Well, no, but...
There comes a time when every young woman has to chart her own course.
But does it have to be right now?
My mom's fate hangs in the balance, and I'm the only thing standing between her and death. Which side of history will you be on?
The good side?
Great. Then meet me outside the graveyard as soon as possible.
Okay, I'll be there, Jenny. What should I wear? I'm thinking practical but colorful.
Something.
I don't care. Just bring your silent explosives.
What? What do you need explosives for?
I'm gonna break my mom out of jail.
No, 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 no.
Is he drunk?
I am an artist. I will not be dictated to by some pen pusher in an ivory tower. It's too long, too violent, too dark. These are my characters. So why does it feel like they're rebelling against me? All this fighting, all this drama, and for what? Jenny and Susie should be best friends by now. Maybe it's time to wrap this one up. End on a happy note. Yes, let's fix this nonsense once and for all. You all right, Rufus? First, I need another drink.
He's actually got a detailed map for everything. That's actually really cool. That's actually like some excellent attention to detail. Like he's put a hell of a lot of work into his books. Choose next chapter.
Looks like fate decided for me. This one can't end like the others. They won't publish it. I must write something different, something darker. It's the only chance I have of saving her. I'm sorry, Jenny. You'll see your mum soon. But for now, it's got to be the graveyard. Was the man in black the Dean's real killer? Without any evidence, Jenny couldn't be sure. A great detective never made assumptions. The most important thing was getting her mum to safety. And to do that, she'd need to beat the man in black at his own game.
Damn it. I am loving this so much. I might dedicate July's mega stream to just more of this, but I'm also not sure just myself, honestly. I am like loving like the way this is going, like the art style, the music, the direction, the storytelling. I think the thing that hits me the most at home is the fact that it's telling Arthur's perspective as well. The story writer. As someone who writes stories for practically a living, and I'm close to 14 years of doing that on DeviantArt, fanfiction.net, RPG Maker, Dungeons and Dragons, like my storytelling, I can definitely I can almost feel like what he's going through, like what he's doing. It's very relatable to me, and I think that's one of the reasons like why I've been enjoying this a lot more than I expected. Once again, I don't know if the choices in this game make as big of an impact as they do, but I've noticed that some of them do. Like taking Julie's card from the dean. I feel like that wouldn't have made a difference given that there was the interrogation scene in a nightmare. Like I'm assuming that got found out. But taking the walkie-talkie and taking CJ's compass, I can only imagine what would have happened. Well, I can only imagine that I wouldn't have discovered any of that stuff if I didn't take him with me. On the other hand, though, I don't know if they would force it upon me if I kept saying no. And I'm taking the last bit of evidence, like the motive for murder, so to speak. From the looks of it, I got it before the man in black did, but I don't know if that would have made as big of a difference as I thought it would, because again, I don't know the man in black's agenda. I don't know like what his plan is. All I know is he is very familiar with the he's very familiar with what goes on. Oh my god, I'm loving this so much. I wish I played it sooner. Alright, anyway, it's time for me to pack it in now. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care, guys.